What is up, my pokey sluts, and welcome back. It has been a while since I posted an OU battle, so bear with me a little bit here. I have not played in a while, as I said, and I'm going to lead off with my Magnezone because that looks like a pretty decent start. Sorry for the click away there. And I'm just going to fire off an old Hidden Power Fire. For some reason, he wants to go for a 2-wave, I guess expecting me to want to switch out. Don't really know why. But I am going to switch out on the Protect or the switch out to Talonflame. I was kind of expecting that, but as you can see, that obviously did not happen. Um, and an EQ isn't going to do a whole lot, so I kind of want to just go back in and he's going to end up going into his Manaphy, so that ended up fine for me. I'm pretty much free to fire off a T-Bolt. Manaphy should go down to a T-Bolt, and I don't really care if he wants to bring out his Garchomp, but he's going to bring out his Sylveon, and thankfully I get a pair of hacks on him. This is the Choice Scarf Magnezone, so it's pretty fun to use, and I think my Excadrill pretty much is my only play here to switch into this thing, and an Iron Head you'd think would OHKO it. I think an EQ is a better play here though, and he's just gonna end up going for the Heal Bell, and he's gonna go down to another EQ. I'm fine if he wants to switch out, and he's just gonna let this thing go down, so that's pretty nice. And my Excadrill is doing pretty well here. It's gonna be pretty useful for the Talonflame check, and just so I can get some EQs off on the Ferrothorn. I really don't have a whole lot for Ferrothorn. I mean, I have my Magnezone and Weevil, but it's Ferrothorn. He's bulky as hell, annoying as hell. Damn it, unfortunately he gets a burn off on my Rotom. This is the physical defensive Rotom, but I think I'm going to double out into my Magnezone here and scout for the Energy Ball, which he does have. And now I'm just going to fire off a T-Bolt. Like I said, I don't care if he switches into Garchomp, which for some reason he seems to not want to do. And unfortunately for him, I get another Para on him, which doesn't really matter unless he gets Para-Haxed, which he doesn't. He gets the Leech Seed up. Not a big deal. I'm just going to go back into my Excadrill because another T-Bolt, I don't really want to go for another T-Bolt and just continue to let my Magnezone lose some health. He's going to be pretty useful, I think, as well as this thing. This thing is mostly for the Talonflame, but he's going to bring out his Talonflame now, which is a bit interesting. My Rotom is also a nice check to the Talonflame, and he's a little bit less useful, but I really don't see why I can't go for an EQ. I was definitely expecting the Roost there, and luckily he obliged me with the Roost. And now he's going to bring in Manaphy, so I guess Magnezone is my best switch, but Altaria can come in, and I'm going to try to set up and just sweep from here with my Mega Altaria, get a Dragon Dance up, and unfortunately he has the Ice Beam. That's not really something, I don't think that's too common on Manaphy, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't play a whole lot of OU, so I could be wrong. But anyways, I'm just gonna fire off a T-Bolt. Garchomp, I can easily switch into Garchomp, and wow, he ate that up really well. So I'm just gonna have to go into my Yon Mega, I think. I think Yon Mega is probably my best play here, and I can just pretty much win with Bug Buzz. I'm pretty sure it should take care of the Garchomp. And I actually have HP Ice for the Garchomp if I need to. But even still, I think he will go down to a Bug Buzz. Bug Buzz is just definitely my best play here because it will OHKO the Sableye, I believe. And the Garchomp definitely can't switch into that. And yeah, Bug Buzz is just my best play from here for sure. So that's pretty much the first game. It was really quick. Um, he's not gonna really be able to do anything. Sableye should be OHKO'd, like I said, from the Bug Buzz. But I guess we'll see. Maybe he's Spadef. I don't know. Usually they're Spadef though, so I think he will live one, and he is going to, unfortunately, and he has the recover. Um, that kind of sucks. So I'm gonna try to. I guess I'm gonna have to try to flinch hacks him with the old air slash. Get him to flinch, and then fire off a nice Bug Buzz once he does. Hopefully not miss any of them, and we get a flinch there. So that will be pretty much the game. His Manaphy's just going to go down to a Bug Buzz on the switch in, plus rocks damage, obviously. To be honest, it probably... Wow. Thank you very much, truck driving by. I don't know if you guys could hear that or not, but that's pretty much going to be the first game. I hope you guys enjoyed this one so far. If you did, please leave a thumbs up, and I'm going to take you guys on over to the second battle now. What's going on, guys? So my opponent's team looks pretty scary. The Weevil is gonna. My Weevil is definitely gonna be my win condition here, I think. Along with my Magnezone, possibly, but definitely my Weevil is gonna win me the game here, and I'm gonna go ahead and lead off with my Excadrill on this Fortress and fire off an EQ. Just to break his sturdy. I know he's just going to go for hazards, and honestly, I don't care, as I do have the Rapid Spin on my Excadrill. So it's really not that big of a deal, and I'm going to go for hazards of my own, forcing him to Rapid Spin later on. And I'm just going to Rapid Spin now, and he's just going to continue to set up spikes. Whatever, I'm just going to fire off another EQ, predicting him to just want to try to Rapid Spin. And if he wants to switch out, the EQ is still going to do a lot to whatever he wants to switch into. Like this thing. This will go down. Definitely OHKO'd. So that's good. That threat is out of the way. It wasn't that big of a threat. I believe Tyrantrum is actually an RU. And this thing is definitely Zard Y. Definitely very scary. So I don't know what I want to do about this thing. But I guess I have to go into Rotom. I don't really have much of a choice, and I'm sure I'm certain he has the Solar Beam anyway, so my Rotom will go down. And I don't really know what I'm gonna do to deal with this thing. I guess I'm gonna have to go into my Yanmega and maybe my Magnezone. Yeah, my Magnezone is actually Scarfed. So, my Magnezone should outspeed, I believe. But I don't really want to take the chance, and I can pretty much just go into my Yanmega. Or I can go into my Altaria. Fuck it. And I'm just going to try and set up from here. I might as well. I don't really care if he wants to go into his Florges because I just have the return. And he's not really going to be able to do anything to this Altaria, I don't believe. But I guess we'll just have to see. Wow. He gets a crit on the Air Slash, but luckily he does not flinch me so I can get the Dragon Dance off. And now I can just Roost up. Because obviously I have to. And with Stealth Rocks up and him not rapid spinning them away, definitely this Zard Y is definitely hindered a lot. So I'm not really too worried about it. And I can just Dragon Dance up on him again because I reckon the Florges is going to be a bit of an issue. So, at +2, a return should do a lot to a Florges. It should 2-hit KO it. I doubt it will OHKO it, even at that. But I am just gonna take out the Zard Y now, and I will be able to roost up on whatever he wants to bring out. Unfortunately, he does bring out the Weevil, so I'm definitely feeling the Ice Shard, but the Ice Shard isn't a big deal, and I can switch my Magnezone in on it, but to be honest, my Altaria, I'm fine with my Altaria going down, I guess, right now, because I don't really need him too bad, and this Weevil is definitely not that big of a deal anymore because of the Stealth Rocks I have up. And I can just hit it. I can just go for a nice Iron Head, which should hit his whole team pretty decently, except for the Fortress, obviously. And if he wants to go out into that, I'm fine. Unfortunately, he has the low kick, which I didn't really expect. But I guess he was expecting the OHKO or something. I don't know. But the Excadrill did not go down, so the Iron Head obviously will take out the Weevil. Definitely, it just OHKOs the Weevil. Now he's gonna, and he brings out the Galvantula, so I doubt he's gonna want to go for Sticky Web. I don't really know what I want to. I think I have to just sack this thing, and I live a Bug Buzz. Wow, that's really unfortunate for him. I definitely didn't expect to live a Bug Buzz. But obviously I didn't want to switch in anything in case... I didn't want to switch in my Yanmega or anything else. In case he wanted to. Thunder or something. And my Excadrill is going to go down there, and I am definitely completely fine with that. And I can just fire off an old Hidden Power Fire, and he will not expect it. And the Fortress will go down to an HP Fire. Although I may... Yeah, I'm just going to go for the HP Fire. I don't really need the Stab. Thunderbolt. For Florges, as I do have the Yanmega and the old Weevil. And that's going to be the second battle. I hope you guys have enjoyed that one. Like I said, if you did so far, please leave a thumbs up. And I will love you forever. Anyways, I'm going to take you on over to the third and final battle now. Hello guys, and welcome on over to the third and final battle of this OU video. And as you can see, my opponent brought all underling Pokemon. Every single one of those Pokemon is UU or lower. Or besides Shuckle, I believe Shuckle is BL actually. But that's besides the point. None of these are OU Pokemon, so this is going to be kind of interesting. But my opponent's team is definitely a bulky team, and the Scrafty is looking pretty scary. I don't really have a whole lot for that, and he's obviously just going to get off his Sticky Webs there. I'm fine trading Stealth Rock for Sticky Web. I have a few Slowmons, I guess, but I can just rapid spin them away, no problem. And, yeah, I'm not really too worried about it. I don't really have a whole lot for this Shuckle, but I can just... Ooh, that's going to be annoying. Unfortunately, he has the Flash. So I'm going to try and flinch him, which I do, thankfully. And I'm just going to continue to fire off some Iron Heads, because the Iron Head does more than an EQ. Oh yeah, why wouldn't it? That was kind of a dumb moment. Anyways, I'm just going to continue to Iron Head. I don't care if he wants to keep flashing me. I'm going to connect eventually, and hopefully it's before he gains enough health back to live another one. So I pretty much have to connect with this next one. And I do. That's really nice. I'm glad I got the Shuckle out of the way. Not that he was going to do anything to me, but it was just going to be an annoy fest. And my Altaria is actually pretty poised to sweep this whole team, to be honest. So I'm definitely going to save that in the back. I would like to get this thing out of the way first, though, because it is a physically defensive monster. And I'm not really worried about the Scrafty too much, because he will go down to 1 return, especially at +1 he should go down. But I think even at full attack, he'll go down. Not full, normal attack. But I have full attack investment. Anyways, sorry for that. But I am just going to fire up a Hydro Pump. I know it's not going to do very much to the Snorlax. I'm kind of expecting him to be AV. That's what I run on my Snorlax. And he ate up that Volt Switch pretty well. But he does have pretty good natural bulk, even without the AV. So I'm not too sure. Unfortunately, he has the curse. So I think I just want to fire off a Rapid Spin and then bring in my Altaria and just try and set up with him. And I'm just going to have to hope that he doesn't have the Ice Punch or anything. Actually, I could bring in my Yanmega too, as well as my Rotom. I'm just going to go into my Rotom because I want to get a burn off on this thing for sure. And my Rotom should be able to eat up 1 Body Slam or 1 return. Like I said, this is the physically defensive Rotom, so I think I should be able to eat up 1. And it was definitely worth it to get the burn off on this thing to chip away at its health a little more. And wow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is... Oh no, this can't be AV. He has Curse. What am I saying? Must be this is Curselax. Snorlax. Curselax. Curse... Yeah, this is Curselax. That's a bit annoying. That's definitely going to be a bit annoying, but he should go down to a Bug Buzz from here, or a T-Bolt, to be honest, from my Magnezone. I think my Magnezone might be my best play here, and to just try and fire off a T-Bolt and see if maybe he wants to bring in his Swampert on this, so I can go out into my Yanmega and maybe try and set up with him. Or possibly just go right out into my Weevil. I don't know. Let's see what he wants to do, though. I can fire off a T-Bolt, no problem. And unfortunately, he's going to live the T-Bolt. I kind of expected that, but he'll go down to the burn anyway, which is definitely what I wanted. I didn't really want to trade 2 Pokemon for a Curselax, but what can you do? But now I can pretty much just sweep with my Yanmega or my Altaria, to be honest. So that's what I'm going to try and do. And I'm going to obviously I'm just going to protect, because that's what a Yanmega does on the first turn every time. So never expect anything less, folks. Learn that as a lesson. The Yanmega is always going to protect the first turn. And if he doesn't, then you just got out-predicted. And he eats up that Bug Buzz pretty decently, but not as well as I eat up that Ice Punch, buddy. And yeah, I feel like Bug Buzz is definitely my best play here. Yeah, I think my Yanmega can sweep from here. I don't see why he wouldn't be able to. The Scrafty is actually going to be a little bit of a problem. He probably will actually live 1 Bug Buzz, but if he wants to go out into that now, I'm fine with my Yanmega going down. Because my Altaria just completely destroys a Scrafty, or at least I think it does. And I can just bug buzz this Evire. I don't really care. He should. Oh wow, he just barely lives that. But I will go down to a Thunder Punch. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. And I can bring in my Excadrill and fire off an EQ for free, pretty much, or go into my I'm gonna go into my Weevil. I don't really have a reason not to, and just in case he happens to be Choice Scarfed, which I don't think he would even be faster than me anyway, I'm just gonna fire off an Ice Shard because I know he's gonna go down to that. And the Scrafty's gonna come in now, and I can just switch in my Altaria on it for sure. I don't know if that's what I want to do. I may want to sack my Excadrill, but I'm just going to go into my Altaria, I guess. And, sorry for the motorcycle going by, if you guys can hear that. I got my window open. But I'm just going to Dragon Dance up. I doubt he has much for me. Unfortunately, he has the Ice Punch. But I am going to be faster now that I got the Dragon Dance up, and he will go down to one single return. For sure. No doubt about it. And that's pretty much the match. This Staraptor doesn't stand a chance with my Weevil still in play, as well as my Excadrill, or at least I don't think it does anyway. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up and show your support, and I will love you forever. Comment down below if you guys have any feedback. Let me know what you think of Mega Altaria. I definitely think Mega Altaria should be banned. It's definitely OP. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear from you guys. And subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be posting another Pokemon video soon. As always, peace out, guys. Love ya. Goodbye!